everybody. It's Isabella, and it's Women's Month, and you're watching Kababayan Today.
Ayan, yan ang ating host ngayong araw na to. I am fascinated by all that you continue to do. Isabella, you are a painter.
It's my first love. Yeah.
Namana mo ba yan sa nanay mo?
I must have. You know,
kasi painter rin yung nanay mo.
Yeah.
Hindi alam ng maraming tao na nagpe-paint si Kuh Ledesma. Pero maganda yung painting niya.
At malaki.
Malaki.
As in like huge, towering things. But you know, when I look at my mom's paintings, I was trying to understand what they were. So I sat there for a moment, and a long moment, and I said, you know what? They may seem decorative to some, but truly, they are filled with peace. And you cannot give what you do not have. And that's what my mom always tells me, you know? She always says that. And when I look at her paintings, just especially the Talahib series of wild grass in silver and white, and just looking at it just makes me feel like a little child. Like sitting in a huge field of grass and just free, and all the problems slip away. And I'm just like, oh, wow. And her coming back to painting after 40 years has really inspired me, because I set my painting aside when I was entering after college. Although I did go to college for painting, and all of my childhood and school time was spent painting, and it's really my first love. And my dad will always say, you know, I think that's your main gift because it comes to you so easily. And other books have said it, like Shape by Eric Ries, I think, says that whatever, you know, you do so easily, that indicates that that perhaps is your calling or anointing. And so recently, my tita Mavic gave me a French easel. You know, one of those collapsible things.
That you can take around with you.
You know, like the Renaissance people. They went out there into the field.
Yeah, so have you gone outside of Los Angeles and painted?
Well, I've been wanting to go hit Stoner Park or something, at least, you know. But I've been there in my other aunt's apartment here. My Tita Louie and Tata, they've welcomed me into their home, and they've really been not angels, but I like to say unicorns.
Okay.
Because they only, like, you know, a unicorn will pop up once in a blue moon and be like, I'm gonna rescue you.
Yeah.
Gonna take you away. And I'm
I
like,
want a unicorn too.
No, you can have a chicken.
Yes, okay. So talk to us about who this one is.
Well, this is Chicken. I was going to name him something else, but I decided that when I saw him, he's such a peculiar looking dude, and I love puppetry. You know, you can have a stuffed toy or you can have a puppet.
And that is an art in itself.
It really is.
Yeah?
It really is. It's acting, but you know, it's I haven't found his voice yet, so he's medyo lost his voice because you know how chickens, they love to, you know, like, you know. But where's Chicken's camera? Can Chicken get this camera here on the side? Where is it?
Yeah,
oh, here we go. There we go.
Dyan.
Oh, there. Okay, because Chicken is just there.
Oh, you know. Ay, shy siya. Si Chicken ba ay lalaki o babae?
I found out at the store. Look, he looks a little scared. He looks a little. What's happening? What's happening? He's never shocked like this before.
Camera shy ba siya?
I don't think so.
Is Chicken your alter ego?
No.
It's just Chicken, a character that you've put together.
I'm developing things because I realized, you know, I was like, you know, I want to look up to like a Beyonce or Christina Aguilera, but I just don't identify with them.
Of course not.
Yeah, so like who do I look up to? And I realized I look up to C.S. Lewis. I look up the creator of the Chronicles of Narnia.
Yeah, and you've had the opportunity to meet him.
His stepson.
Oh, right, because
Douglas Gresham.
They've been in the Philippines, right?
And he's a wonderful guy that I've been emailing also and asking for advice, and you know, and you know, I also look up to people like Walt Disney or Jim Henson, because I love puppetry and I love what they've done. They've created whole universes of oh, okay, he's more involved now. He's listening. Yeah. But they've created whole universes of characters that go on because other people learn how to voice them, and it just continues and continues. And I thought, I want to leave a lasting legacy like that, because they, you know, Jim Henson, Miss Piggy, and all these people that he has created, all these characters, they help they help people, even adults, tap into deeper issues without it being so hardcore.
I see.
You know,
okay.
it's the fluffy approach,
Right,
right?
right. But it is through this art of puppetry or the art of music, which
or
you also
or
animation.
film, yeah.
But as an artist, mahirap ba maging artist sa Pilipinas?
You know, it depends. I think that the road to pop stardom is much easier and more accepted than, let's say, jazz or puppetry or indie, you know, electronica, or, you know, because those are our little niches with smaller markets, unfortunately.
But
here,
si Isabella dito sa Amerika, sino siya?
Well, you know, I'm not a chicken.
Yeah, are you discovering yourself in ways that you haven't been able to do so in the Philippines? What is it about living in America that feeds your artistry?
Well, I tell you, I moved here when I was 5.
Oh.
So I grew up all around LA.
So FilAm ka talaga?
Yeah. Our first house was near Venice Beach on Washington Boulevard. Our second one was in like the Sunset area, Palisades, and then in
so
Hollywood.
You really identify with being FilAm. What does that mean to you, though?
Well, being FilAm to me, because, you know, I wasn't born here, but almost. And then I moved back. So I've tasted, well, I moved back and I kept going back and forth. And, you know, I have the best of both worlds and I feel just so blessed. But being FilAm, you know, it's a different culture, it's a different nationality.
Yeah, it's unique in its own,
it really
diba?
is, because you can be Filipino hardcore from mainland,
yes,
you know?
Yes.
And being FilAm, like second generation, like I have cousins born here, you know,
it's a different experience.
They are,
right?
they look even more white, you know?
Okay, so here on Kababayan Today, we are celebrating Women's Month. We're talking to Isabella about what it means to be FilAm dito. Pagbalik naman natin, talagang celebration na dahil isa-serenade kayo ni Isabella. We'll be right back on Kababayan Today.